Here in Milwaukee, we bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And starting in this one, number 78. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Bogaerts, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Aruba. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Line drive to short and caught. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, and so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Luis Ariz stands in. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 2. Stays alive. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. The throw to third, in there safely.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And now the count is even.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's a base hit, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
2 on 1 out. Manny Machado getting ready to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Hit in the air left field. And it stays fair. Throw into third. The tag out.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder, knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Liner, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Padres 2 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. What's the word on him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Manuel Margot, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
1-1.
And that one clips the corner. And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
Now one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Campusano puts it away, 1 down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field. And there are 2 down.
Batting third, designated hitter, Christian.
And now it's Christian Yelich. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. 2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Chases the changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. New inning getting started. Here's Jason Hayward.
The designated hitter, Jason Hayward.
And that drops in for a strike. Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Stepping in for San Diego, Connor Joe. Right through there for a strike. Popped up. Hoskins. And out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Merrill, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hayward, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Chourio puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's outside.
Ball 1.
Hit in the air, right field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Padres leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here is Jackson Chourio. Cease back to work. Fastball is outside. Chourio matched a homer in his last game.
Ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
He was late there. Strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Full count now. out there to center. Merrill makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Joseph.
Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And now it's William Contreras. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away.
Two balls.
In the dirt. And now 2-2. And that's down and away.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Good feed. That's one. And that's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Padres 2 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Line drive, fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Chorio makes the grab, one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there, nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Machado now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that's outside, and that's ball one. Man at second. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and it drops in. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 3.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And now here is Luis Campusano. First pitch just misses. There's the strike. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. First and second, one out. Digging in. Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a foul ball.
One ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 4.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 78 will depart, and a line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler J.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Hayward in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That one fouled off. Campusano, the lead runner at second. Cronenworth at first. One gone. Two on, one out. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting left fielder Connor Jones.
Next for the Padres, Connor Joe. First time up was a pop out. That's outside.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. A little bit low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Two outs. Got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 4 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And downstairs. Next offering misses. 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
1 out, bases empty. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Joe. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs. Here's Mark Canha.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2 down, nobody on.
Hey, 2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail it here 4-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Jay goes 6'1", 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
This one high in the air to left center. Chourio. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Now batting. First
2 down,
baseman,
base is
Luis
empty.
Arias.
And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. That one's in there. It's 0-1. That's out to center field. Margot sizing this one up. And that is that. Bottom 4, Manuel Margot up to the plate.
Center fielder, Manuel Margot.
To the right side, Arise. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Fought off foul. The Padres leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Man at first, and now it'll be Christian Yelich. 0-1 so far.
電池パンパンやなこれ。
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Monasterio leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball there. Here's a 1-1. Up the middle. To second for 1, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
まだ55球か。
That one finds the corner. That's strike one. And it's fouled away.
Ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just missed. Gets a piece and stays alive.
早いな。よし、来た来た来た来た来た来た来た来た。
That'll touch down for a hit, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2 on, 2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Brewers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Jay back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Tatis waits. In the air, left field. Chorio under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Machado in the box again. Takes the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. He's 2 for 2. That misses. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning. Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. There's a strike. 2 outs. Late swing, foul to the left. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The 0-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
さあ、5回の裏か。
And there's a foul ball.
Well, these
あ
Brewers
の
showing
感じや
great
ともう
discipline at
ち
the
ょいやり
plate,
そうや
and
な。
patience
10時ぐら
definitely
いま
seems
で
to
や
be
る
the
ん
name of
か。
their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Hanks misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Hoskins batting with 1 down takes a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Terang at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
球が速い。
7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
And that skips in the dirt.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 4-0. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the DH,
ヒット
Jason
2本
Hayward.
ってやばいな。
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field. Pretty well struck. That one back and gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So the lineup flips over. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Tyler Alexander.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
ちょい待ち。
One down, base is empty. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Two outs, base is empty. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Ball one to Bogaerts. Slice down the right side. Two down, nobody on. That one the other way. Throw over to first. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Hit on the ground to short. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yu Darvish.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Mark Canha up now for the Brewers. Struck out swinging his first time. In there at the knees. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Ron Marinaccio, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Matsui, a left-hander, also throwing. Soft contact in the air. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the batting order turns over. Here's Manuel Margot. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Swings through that. Canha gets his lead at first with nobody out. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Monasterio in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
1点ぐらい取りたいよな。っていうか難易度ちょっと下げるか。めっちゃ打つもんな。
Darvish delivers.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. The Padres leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th.
We got full count.
In the dirt. Three-two. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And ball 4 to aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
2 on, 1 out. And next is the designated hitter, Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 in this one. And delivers outside. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bat off to the right.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Outside low. 2 balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
That clips the zone.
いやー、
Now
高い
3 and
けど
2.
入っとんか。
1 out. Runners at first and second. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Chourio hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Bases loaded, 1 away. Next offering is down low.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and ball lifted in the air. Tatis. He makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 5 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's a guy Chris, his highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here comes Manny Machado. Alexander, a 6'2 southpaw. He throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a changeup, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. And that one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
この感じやと意外とすんなり終わるかもしれない。
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Out to left center for a line drive base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So a man aboard. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Alexander winds and deals. That one hammered left field. Choriel raging back towards the wall, onto the track, and he makes the catch.
なんとか取った。
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
They take the force out. That's the third out. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres 5 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that's downstairs and outside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Darvish kicks, delivers. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That's out.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the
な
inning.
んとか点取らなな。ゼロではやばいとこ。
1st and 2nd, no outs. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins,
ドカンと
who's
一
0 for
発。
2 with a pair of strikeouts.
ああ、なんで打ち上げるか
Infield
な。
fly called there.
Batter's out.
あれは持っていくかな。
This is Bryce
も
Terang.
ったいないな。
That one ripped.
ああ、取るんかい。
Nabs it.
ああ、しかも飛び出してる。ダブルプレー
This
や。
play doesn't cost him. Inning over. Starting to run out of outs. Ready to begin the
あ
eighth.
と
And
一
now the
本
DH,
出ん
Jason
な。
Hayward. Alexander back to work. Now this is in the air down the line. Chorio hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Stepping in for San Diego, Connor Joe. That's off the mark. And that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top of the 8th. Now 1-1. That's a little bit low. Bounce to Hoskins. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now that center fielder Jackson Merrill.
2 down, base is empty. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. First pitch misses. Chopped to third, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ron Marinaccio.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Canna now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Bullpen action for the Padres. Yuki Matsui, the left-hander, up and throwing. Suarez getting loose as well. Ball 1 there. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses. Campusano collects, fires to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Now here is Manuel Margot. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Padres leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball.
No strike.
Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Monasterio, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Gone in order are the Brewers. We go to the 9th. Xander Bogaerts now. Right through there for a strike. Bogart swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Softly hit to third. Monasterio. 1 up, 1 down. Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Just missed. Hit in the air, center field. Terang on the move and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Corrals it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 5 and the Brewers nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Yuki Matsui.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And now 1 and 2. And that's too high. Strike him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jackson Chourio. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis snags it.
完璧に抑えられとるな。
So it's their last chance in this one. And now Joseph Ortiz. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Okay, swing now.
So
He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
落ちるか。やばいやばいやばい。傷んで。挟まれた。最悪や。終了。
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
全然打てんの。初戦は負けか。5ゲーム。しゃあない。さあ、終わろう。